Hello, VC, those of you watching this on YouTube, and especially those of you in the Facebook groups at Thrifty Music Collectors and Listeners and Vinyl Karma. I'm Tim, and I'm here to show you what I've gotten this week. There's a number of them, so I'm not sure how long this video will be. Before I go on, I need a sip. Oh, it's not coffee. I can't drink coffee. It's hot apple cider. Yes, it's that time of year. There's a nip in the air, and nothing better than that. Well, maybe one or two things, but I'm keeping this video decent. Okay, this as I stated in a post I did in Facebook in the two groups I mentioned. I said I'd make a video this weekend. I showed a couple of the albums I got from Perry, and these, well, for me, the weekend has started. I couldn't wait any longer. So with that said, I'll start showing albums I got from Perry. I got all of these from Perry this week in the mail. I got some on, it was either Monday or Tuesday that the first bundle came, and then the rest came on Wednesday. And yesterday I went to, my wife and I went to Salvation Army, and I got albums here. I'm starting off with the ones that I got from Perry. First one, Van Halen. Of course, everybody will agree that's a classic album. Okay, a band called the name of this band is Silver. It's on Arista Records from '76, and I checked, and they had a hit with the song Wham Bam off this one. Some more Atlanta Rhythm Section. This one is Third Annual Pipe Dream. This one has the song Doraville on it. And one that was pretty much a grail for me, and then, believe it or not, Paul sent me this. Bachman Turner Overdrive. Or actually it says Bachman Turner Bachman. Pretty much Bachman Turner Overdrive. As Brave Built. Yes, this is the Brave Belt album. It's from 1974 on Warner Brothers. Another classic here, everybody pretty much must have. I had it on CD, now I have it on vinyl. I used to have it on vinyl a long time ago. Frampton Comes Live. Of course, it's Peter Frampton. Here's another one, the same way. Well, I don't think I have this one anyway. Journey Escape. I might have it on vinyl, I just don't remember. This one's a compilation. It doesn't really say who's on it on the cover, but it's a variety of groups called At the Hop. It's on Brickville Records. It's that double album set. Queen, The Works. This is the one with Radio Gaga on it. The soundtrack, of course, Bette Midler, The Rose. Another one I have on CD, didn't have on vinyl. I used to, again, like I said before. Boston, their first album. And the same with this one. Boston, Don't Look Back. Of course, those are classics. Just like these next two pretty much are too. John Cougar Mellencamp, Scarecrow. And John Cougar, American Fool. And here's one I'm glad he sent me. I used to have it, but it's been years ago. The Beach Boys, Good Vibrations. Now here's one that I thought was interesting. Here's what it was in for a cover. Doesn't really say anything. I'll bring it up closer to you. It's on Budget Records, called Teen Bands Volume 1. See, it has songs by various bands. But it's teen bands, and some of the songs are. I recognize the songs. I haven't listened to it yet, but I will be sometime soon. I think it should be a good one. If anybody watching this knows anything about it, just leave a comment about it for me, either on the Facebook page or on the, just do a comment for my posts in Facebook in the groups, or do a comment here on the YouTube videos on the YouTube video down below. Next up, America Hideaway. This is one that I already have. It might be better condition, but I know that's one that somebody will be getting in VKLS. Another one like that, Bachman Turner Overdrive, Freeways. This is an excellent album for those of you who don't have it. It was after their hits had stopped, but I really like this album. Another one in the same situation, Peter Frampton, I'm in You. See, I already have it on vinyl. See, there's I'm getting quite a few that I can send to people on VK to put in VKLS for people. Okay, Styx, Crystal Ball. This is the same way as the last ones. And so this is Eagles, The Long Run. Of course, off that one, I really like the song In the City. Okay, now this is my third copy of this album now. Once the original one I got back in the 70s, that's pretty beat up. Played it so much I wore it out. That's Electric Light Orchestra, Face of Music. The Firm, their debut album. Of course, it has Jimmy Page and Paul Rodgers are both in it, and Michael Slade, if I remember right, on drums. Like I said, I already have it. Queen, The Game. This is another one I already have, if I remember right. Foreigner, their debut album, I have it, but it's another one of them that's gotten worn out. If I remember right, that's the one that I got when I was a teenager back in the 70s. Here's another one that I have that will be going to somebody in VKLS. Billy Squier, Emotions in Motion. Yet another one, Pat Benatar, Live from Earth. And the last one I got from Perry, and it's the same way as the others, where I already have it, so I'll probably be going as VKLS to somebody. Pat Benatar, Get Nervous. Those were what I got from Perry. Now I'll show you what I got at the thrift store yesterday. Okay, I looked at the sign on the wall for the prices of the vinyl. It said 50 cents a piece for vinyl, 25 cents a piece for cassettes. Well, when I got up to the register so I kept down what I picked up because of those prices. I'll tell you what they told me at the register after I show you all of them for the prices. First up, the Letterman, I Have Dreamed. The early Glen Campbell I didn't have before. Glen Campbell By the Time I Get to Phoenix. Tennessee Waltzes, there's a bunch of waltzes on this one, and I like waltzes. Let's Relax with the Ray Charles Singers. Thought that looked interesting. Okay, Glen Campbell's Greatest Hits. This is his earlier stuff on this one, on this Greatest Hits album. Okay, more classical here. Bach Harpsichord Concertos, Volume 3. And I like Bach. So, more Ray Charles singers. We have Young Lovers in Faraway Places. And last but not least of the vinyl I got there, Stephen Eady, What It Was Love. Of course, it's Steve Lawrence and Dee Dee Gourmet. See, I was wanting to get some of their stuff after I was listening to a show that Paul Pease always talks about. It's on right after the Wax Museum with Ronnie Dark. It's on a radio station out of Syracuse, New York. But they have it live online, so you can listen to those shows. But the show is the Night Owl Lounge with Mike Adams, and he had played one night. Heard him play the song by Stephen Eady before it was really a hit. It was Black Hole Sun. And can you imagine Black Hole Sun? Pretty much lounge type, lounge music. It was interesting. Okay, then I got some tapes there, 4 tapes. First one, Winger. Then I have a couple CDs in this series. The Baby Boomer series, and it's says it's on chrome tape. Folk 60s. Yes, it's all folk music from the 60s. And I like folk music. Emmylou Harris, 13. I like Emmylou Harris's singing voice. And the last one is Three Dog Night, Around the World with Three Dog Night. Okay, as I said, when I got up to the register with these, because I kept it down the number I pulled because of what it said the prices were, and couldn't really afford spending too much. Got up to the register. She said they were all 10 cents a piece. If I would have known that, I would have grabbed more. Like there were a bunch of Johnny Mathis albums that I don't have that were in there, and there were a few others that were interesting in there. So, well, my collection's getting so big now anyway, my wife is complaining at times, so I have to watch the number that I buy. But sometime soon I'll be going through all of my, looking through all my albums, see what I have for duplicates. And the dupes will be, if they're in playable condition, they'll be sent out to by other, to various friends in VKLS packages. So that's all I have for today. So until next time, take it easy and keep on rocking.